Hey everyone, me again. This will be my entry into Divinorum's Lock 200 sub giveaway. Sorry if I murdered your name there. I blame my Australian accent or my inability to read. The video is all about entry. It's all about your proudest moments in locksport. So I am relatively new to this community. In fact, go back to my first video. The only reason I kind of started writing videos was because Paul Springett had a competition, and I thought I've got to be in it to win it. So I put up a video, and he then told everyone about me and said, "Hey, you should support this guy." And, whoa, okay. I've always been interested in locks, but I'm a software guy. Anyway, so something a bit more physical with my hands is not something I'm used to doing, and I wanted to find a hobby that was kept me at home because I've got young kids, 3 and under, and so, you know, a cool hobby that's not computer related. So anyway, that's kind of what got me into it. That's not what the point of the video is. So some of my proudest moments in locksport, let's see. So last year, SecCon was in Melbourne, and it's a lock picking and physical security conference. And I was very nervous to pay my own way there and go because, hey, I'm outside my comfort zone. I'm really enjoying locksport and how locks work and lock picking. But, you know, anyway, my wife supported me. We built the courage and went, and it was great. I got to meet some really nice people. I'm a part of the UK Locksport forums, and I met some of the guys who were coming from them, Michael Maynard and Tiffany, which was freaking awesome. Like, Michael Maynard taught me about safe manipulation, so much so that I ended up going online and getting myself one of these S&G Group 2 safes. I think it's set to unopen. So this is one of my favorite locks. Still learning how to manipulate when I have time. It's 6730. I even bought myself online. I bought myself a mount and I mounted it myself, which was kind of fun, watching lots of YouTube clips to make sure I did it right. When I was at SecCon, also, Tiffany makes amazing picks, and he gave me one of he gave me one of the ones he made, and that was jaw-dropping. This community of locksport are the most nicest and most generous people I've ever met. Case in point, Tiffany, who had only just met me. Obviously, Paul Springett, who got me the hot dog lock and ran a very long competition. That was just fun to play. Anyway, and I managed to come in second, and he was so generous to give me a whole bunch of different locks, but also he made me a pinning kit, which is behind me somewhere. So I'm blown away by how the community works. Like-minded individuals just having fun and really supporting each other. Anyway, what else? So other interesting. So we talked about the hot dog lock. I like how I can put up failure videos and people still like it. One of my proudest moments was so far is I actually built my own tensioning tool for this. I still haven't opened it, but a tensioning tool that does tension. That would have been in video, come on Matt, use your brain, video 23, I think, only a few videos ago, 2 videos ago, 3 videos ago if you count this one. So that was a big highlight for me. What else is there? This pagoda lock. I really like this lock. And on the idea of failure videos, if you haven't seen my failure video in video 15 of this pagoda lock kicking my bottom, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, again and again and again, turns out the tension I have is not quite right, but it's okay. It's fun. Like, you know, this is the stuff we're figuring out. I really like this lock, and also just the how locks work, how different locks work. Look at the cool keys that go to the pagoda lock. I'll try and slow down a bit. Also, let's see, any other videos? Oh yeah, I was kind of proud of myself for this guy. Managed to pick this IC cylinder open. This was the easy one to open. I have another one here somewhere that doesn't have all, this because it's got a lot of master pins in it, so I made it, or master wafers, or whatever you want to call it. so it was actually not too bad to open. And if you want to go look at video, what would it have been? I guess we were in video 13 when I picked this open and pulled the bits and didn't realise how this lock work. And obviously there's 2 shear lines and it kind of exploded. That's not the proudest moment. That was the uh-oh moment. But one of the proudest moments was the next video, video 14, I believe it was. I'll have them linked below. I managed to get this back together and I came up with a way of doing it on the top of my head that worked. I'm sure there are better ways of doing it, but I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a solution there. Do we have anything else? Other than that, it's just been the support and the comments from people and being able to come across a lock or buying some locks. I went to the States. On one of my trips, I went to the States and I managed to buy a bunch of locks because it's a lot cheaper in the States than it is paying the Australian tax and getting things over here. And so I got a whole bunch of locks from the States. Here's one of my favorites. A Corbin M-Heart. It's a high security lock. This has the interlocking pins. A bit like a Medico. I've got some Medico cabinet locks here. But instead of using a sidebar, I think the pins are interlocked together and you have to like separate them, spin them like you do in a Medico to separate them and still lift them to the same size. I cannot pick this, but man, I'm looking forward to being able to pick this. So it's going to be my current white whale. Have I tried? Not really. I'm still new to a lot of these more high security locks, but I'm working my way through and trying to do it. So right, it's a hobby that's really interesting, full of puzzles. Locks are the ultimate puzzle. From that first video that I did just for Paul Springett's competition, I had no idea that I'll do more videos and I'll get such interesting locks and have some interesting experiences and meeting some really cool people. So I'll leave it there, otherwise you'll hear me rambling for hours. So there's some of my, so far, my proudest moments in locksport, but I really hope that my proudest moments are yet to come. That's all I got. See you guys. Have a good one.